everybody. This is Craft Hags episode 19, and this week we have Tyler Jacobson.
Hello, hello.
He's going to tell us how badly me and Pelham did painting minis last week. You paint minis, right?
I used to paint a lot of minis.
Like for reals?
Yeah.
Like you tried?
I used to enter competitions.
Wow! I didn't even know that about you.
I used to do Golden Demon competitions.
What does that even mean?
For Games Workshop.
What is?
Are we allowed to mention other companies' names?
Sure.
Games Workshop. They make a game. It rhymes with Schmorhammer.
Oh, I see. So people get really serious about Warhammer painting, right?
Yeah, they're pretty. They're really hardcore about it. Like,
okay.
I went to a game store when I was a kid that you weren't allowed to play in the store unless your entire army was painted. That's serious.
That sounds like gatekeeping to me.
It's gatekeeping. Oh,
anyway.
Yeah.
We won't be doing anything like that today.
No, because look at our supplies.
Yeah, so if you missed last week, what happened was Pelham and I found a bunch of minis here in the office, and I went to the store down the street and picked up some paints, and it came with some supplies, and that's what we did.
These are paint brushes, apparently.
I just blew out the mic. I'm so sorry.
Danny didn't ask me about this when she did this, so I'm going to be very judgy.
That's what I'm hoping for. Really so last week we had this wagon playset thing that was Esmeralda's wagon, supposedly a really cool story and all that. We just skipped all the actual lore and decided that this was the party wagon. I painted it in Rarity colors from My Little Pony, which is a Hasbro company thing, so
we can mention that.
But yeah, so this week
purple.
We're gonna be fleshing out some of the background characters. I'll show off Pelham's Throxin. Let me. Ooh, look at that little mini cam. We're like so set up this week, you guys. But yeah, here I'm gonna.
It's like a giant's hand.
Can you see it? Can you see his abs in the camera? It's like the best. Oh, look at them glisten.
I'm actually more concerned with the size of his head.
He does have such a small head. Like, I don't know what kind of IQ you can have with like that small of a brain for that big of a body. Like, isn't that like a science thing?
I think he's probably not smart.
But he makes a really good whiskey. And last week I painted his little. It was a keg, and then I decided it was whiskey, so it's silver.
And he brands it with the T.
Yeah, the Throxin T. And then what else did we do? I painted a bunch of the little like stuff that comes with this set. I have the little fire thing, which, you know, kinda, here, I'll move it.
That's pretty amazing, actually.
I like the little fire.
Like clear plastic.
And then I started a purse, because there was a purse with this set. It's, look at that.
So you're taking care of all the accessories.
Yeah, the accessories are the important part of the lore. Obviously. But yeah, so I'm going to skip the rest of this playset, and instead we're going to flesh out some of the story. I don't want to paint that one. You're going to be painting the Umber Hulk, who is going to serve as the party wagon's bouncer. It's going to be exciting. We have to come up with a name for him, though.
It's like a QVC thing where I'm kind of like,
yeah,
you can buy this for
10 easy payments of $1 million.
It's not free, but there's no price tag, so
I don't know how much WizKids sells these for, but you can buy it for that much money. And so last week, Throxin, we decided, would have some sort of bartender helper person, and Pelham decided that it was going to be named Jate Belch, for obvious reasons. So I picked out a mini that I thought would work for Jate Belch. And it's a elf wizard, and see all those little clear things?
Whoa,
I'm gonna make it look like she's throwing whiskey around. It's gonna be great.
So you're gonna paint it brown?
Yeah. No, it'll be amber.
Is there like a transparent
brown? Oh, look!
Brown?
Look at that. Pelham's like right up. Oh, it looks up. So yeah, you can see that they're clear. The little spells and stuff. Yeah, get your little hulky thing in here.
Yeah, I'm painting this bug Hulk dude.
Oh, here. Don't move. But yeah, look at this. This guy's really cool. Man, that camera's awesome. I'm just impressed with our own tech today, guys. But yeah, so he's going to be our bouncer. We need to figure out what he's called. Pelham, I'm going to ask you for input. Actually, we should ask the chat what the bouncer's name is, because they came up with Throxon for the centaur last week, and that's incredible.
Continue the tradition.
Yeah. So we have glue if we need it. We've got sandpaper if that's a thing you feel is necessary.
I don't think I need any sandpaper. What I am amazed by modern minis. I'm so old that I used to have to.
JoJo for the Umbrella.
Jojo.
Jojo.
I dated a guy named Jojo, so no, sorry.
I was going to say that was fine, but
no.
She has veto powers on this.
There's a Jojo out in the world going, huh?
Okay, well, when I was a kid, I had to hand prime my stuff. I'm so old. But now things come primed already, which is kind of amazing.
Yeah, look at this. It says primed with Vallejo paints.
Yeah.
So I think WizKids would probably prefer that we use Vallejo paints, but we have testers.
Sorry, we're using testers. Because
that's all we got.
This is how Testers does their paints.
I like it.
This is a little mini advertisement for Testers.
I found out last week after I shut the show down that you could pull these apart and not have to share the whole...
I've got a whole bunch of paint on my
hands. Did it get paint on you
now.
Already? It's okay.
It's okay. It's acrylic, so it's okay. It can touch your skin.
Is Vallejo acrylic too?
Yes.
Are there paints that people prefer that aren't acrylic, or?
So Testers makes oil-based paints as well. It's like enamel, I guess. But,
yeah.
But it's probably safe.
Is
it's
it
probably
better
safe.
than acrylic?
No, I like acrylics because most of the time you can get like a flat. I mean, you probably can with the oil-based ones as well, but acrylics dry faster. I've painted some like models with Testers oils, and it like takes like weeks for it to dry. Just like like regular oil
like regular
paints.
oil paints. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Tyler Jacobson also does almost all of the D&D book covers.
All? Some. A lot.
A majority. When you walk through the halls here at Wizards of the Coast, there's just his crap all over the place, and you're just like, ugh, it's like the Tyler gallery in here. I didn't pay for this, I don't want it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm kind of happy about it, but Danny is not.
If any of you are wondering, I'm really good friends with Tyler Jacobson, and that's why I'm treating him this way.
This is how we talk most of the time.
Yeah, this is normal.
I do want to do a quick ad for my little...
Oh, yeah.
What are they called? Koozies?
Cozies. It's a beer koozie?
Is it koozie? We're going to say koozie.
I think it's spelled K-O-O-Z-I-E.
But my good friend Chris Ron got me this yesterday.
My husband. He likes to buy a bunch of bullshit.
He said it was Spock, so...
Can't believe him. I haven't done my duty making him aware of all the Star Trek things.
Chris, this is Command Gold. Captain Kirk. All right,
oh my God.
Moving on. Now that we've had a Star Trek lesson.
Speaking of Chris Ron, he's going to be on next week to make snacks with me while I'm dressed as Scrummy. So that will be our last episode of Craft Hags ever, as far as I'm aware. So show up for that one. Yeah. You're like super special guest here closing out the season.
Second to last.
Second to last.
I will be crashing next week's somehow.
You'll be eating mushroom snacks, probably covered in chocolate. So.
Are you gonna make what you're gonna eat with this paint?
No. Oh. I want to eat it.
Not willing to take risks.
Okay, so what color are you gonna?
Okay.
How are you even gonna? You just. I want to see what you even
what's
do.
What's his official name?
Yeah, Pelham. Do we have any other?
Because we threw out the other one.
Chat likes Juice. J-U-S-H.
Juice. Oh.
That is it.
J-U-S-H. Okay.
Should I paint it on the bottom of them so that we remember?
No, what we do here at Craft Hags is we paint it.
Tub.
Yeah, we break the paint and then we paint it right on the table.
Okay.
So
see, now that we mixed all these up, we don't know what paint is what.
That's
According
okay.
to our handy Testers little paint diagram.
J-U-S-H.
Juice.
That's a good one. Throxon and Juice.
Whoever said that, good job.
And Jate Belch. So yeah, I'm gonna start on Jate Belch over here.
It looks like Jush, actually.
Jush?
Jush. It sounds as if it is French.
Oh, Jush.
Jush.
Oh yeah, we were.
Gotta be real nasally.
Jush.
Okay, no offense.
Jush.
France.
We're really not trying to offend people. We're just mean.
We can do really bad accents.
No, we can't. We're not. Nope.
Okay.
That's for private D&D games.
Sorry, we're not doing that. We're saving that for our own time.
I kind of did that last week, and I already regret it. Yes.
What'd you do?
I wanted to talk about it.
I'll find to the episode. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're going to paint minis, absolutely never use a brush like this.
Okay. And
See
why
if
why
I
is it?
can get a background on it so you can see how
Oh, because
awful
it's
it
like
is.
a broom?
Never use this.
Okay, so what
here
should
we
they
go.
be using?
Oh yeah, you want to use a brush that sort of like tapers off to like a nice fine
No,
point,
see?
like Danny tried to make last week.
I made that with a knife last week, and I
Mm-hmm.
didn't even clean it off for this week. I was
There's-
like, Tyler, you get to use the crusty brushes from last week.
Yeah,
Aren't
I'm
you
very excited about that. But there's all kinds of companies that make really good and nice miniature painting brushes, and
Like what? Where can people
I used
find
to always
these?
use the Games Workshop ones.
Well, I don't think Wizards of the Coast makes mini painting supplies, so
Yeah.
maybe not.
So I always used Reaper paints.
Reaper paints are your fave?
Yes.
Okay.
Vallejos are really good too. And they also have like lots of brushes attached to their line. So don't use these little like Crayola brushes.
The ones that come in the kindergarten paint sets,
Yeah.
watercolors.
Because I don't know, the bristles are like made out of, I don't know, just straight plastic or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
got
great.
feelings about that. They're negative.
You have negative feelings?
So I'm going to use this tan on the base of this guy. Because it's ground.
Because it's ground.
And ground is tan.
Ground is always tan. We should contact Crayola and let them know that brown is a lame color name. They should just call it ground.
So what does the chat think about what's his name again? Juice?
Zhoosh.
Juice.
Zhoosh.
What kind of, he's sort of like a bug creature, so what kind of colors are we looking for? Let's crowdsource this.
Well, I would vote something iridescent and crazy because this is the party wagon.
All right, that's your vote.
That's my vote. Tyler doesn't care.
You're not in the chat.
He wants to know. I'll get in the chat if I need to. I need like an orange, but they didn't provide us with an orange.
So here's a handy trick. You can make orange
What?
from red and yellow. Basic color theory.
I'm gonna murder you.
Don't worry, this is how we talk, everybody.
Yeah, we really love each other. Oh yeah,
Oh,
look,
this is
this is a
looking
whiskey
good.
color. It's like
Oh, it's perfect.
gross.
Got iridescent green and hot pink so far.
Ooh, see? Jewel Beetle, they know what I meant.
I think we can make hot pink. I think we can do this.
Yeah, with
All right.
red and white and silver.
So because this is acrylic paint, we are able to clean it up with water. Oil paint, you can't do that. You need like a nasty solvent.
But people do use it, right? On minis and stuff. Did you ever get into like the airbrushing and flocking?
I did. Well, not the flocking. Well, some of the flocking, not much. Mostly the airbrushing.
How do you even at that scale?
Oh, because it's a little tiny airbrush, so it can just. I mean, it's like regular size, but if you bring it in really close, you can get like a
Okay.
hairpin
Like
line.
okay. I didn't know that.
Okay.
I only airbrush things like
Oh, just like
real big.
way far back, like
Yeah,
with like a spray
I'm
paint can.
usually trying to gradient on like a costume or something with my airbrush, like add shading to pants or
Mm-hmm.
something. So I'm never like,
Well, I just had a little small airbrush with one of those little compressor. You probably have the same thing.
yeah,
But I just had it dialed in really small so I could get all the little details. But
That's cool.
I didn't really do it. I didn't use it to to paint all the fine details. I just used it to sort of hit the big broad areas
gotcha.
and get like smooth transitions. That's what you can get with airbrush.
So what do you think those are on her face? They're like antennas coming off of her jowls.
Maybe they're like little sideburns that turn into, like her hair's like long around her ears,
Yeah, like I
Yeah,
kind of
like
have
that.
those, but like
like around your
this
jowls.
is an elf wizard around my jowls. They just don't really connect to her hair in a way I would have assumed.
Sorry to whoever sculpted these. We're being very critical of your job, but you know, as an
I'm
artist,
impressed. I just want to know what you were doing.
it's okay.
We're
They're an
being
artist.
so mean.
They can take critique. They're an artist. You gotta
Yeah.
be able to take critique. They're
Yeah.
an artist.
Well, so the
Okay.
whiskey's done. She's flying whiskey around now. Pelham, show them all the whiskey. I'll put it
Oh,
against my
yeah.
shirt so you can see. Oh, yeah.
People are probably wondering what
Wow.
the heck I'm doing. I'm trying to make a neon green for you guys.
Yeah, he's got like 3 colors to use. And
I don't think I can do it, but I'm gonna try.
well, like
We're
a...
getting there.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad.
It's pretty good.
Man, I just sounded real North Dakota. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you betcha. So my family's from North Dakota, so I know that accent.
We'll speak the North Dakota language to each other.
Here we go, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
We're diving in. We're getting.
Oh, my God.
We're getting green on
Paint's
this fella.
being flown around.
I don't know
Man.
why I'm using this big brush. I was
Painting.
gonna use it just to mix stuff.
Well, it's kind of one of 3 options we have here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we
I
have,
can make an even tinier one for in a minute. Let's use this one. We'll sacrifice this one, and
Oh, you can. That's. Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm gonna
you do
make a
it.
teensy one.
What she's gonna do is cut another brush to taper off.
So we get like a pinstriping brush almost. Ugh. I'm just marking up this table. Sorry, Tito. This is Tito's news table.
Oh, this is where he does the news,
Yeah,
current events, and stuff like that.
yeah. Current Mind Flayer news and Bugbear news and...
All right, I'm gonna try not to get super into this painting and just go silent, because I might.
No, you can't do that. This isn't like real work.
Okay.
You don't have to focus. Ugh. This is not going well.
How's your brush going?
Not going well.
Hey, look, that works.
Actually, yeah. Okay, well, I made a mess on the table, so that's why I felt like it was going badly. But
It's okay.
ugh.
We'll recover from this. We'll be able to use that, do all the fine details.
Hey, Pelham, are we listening to Sirenscape today?
We are.
What tracks are we listening to?
Got bird songs, more birds, and insects.
Insects.
And also Peaceful Stream.
Oh man, that's a
Oh.
good set.
I can
Actually,
make bird sounds too, if you
No,
need.
please don't.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 tracks of birds already, so there's enough birds.
Oh.
But I like the bugs because this thing's kind of like a bug.
Do you have crickets to play when it gets like really silent?
No! No.
Yeah, when we're really into it, you just play crickets.
We're not going to get really into it. I promise.
Okay. So aside from us painting minis, what are you crafting lately?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Now that all season I was working on Scrummy on the stream.
Oh, Scrummy.
So-
Scrummy looked good.
Thank you. She's really fun. And next week I'm gonna dress up as Scrummy, contacts, ears, and everything, and come into the office like that.
And the teeth and everything?
And the teeth and everything.
I remember when you got the teeth stuff at Monsterpalooza.
Yeah, you were there for that.
Everyone, if you want to go to the coolest con in the world, go to Monsterpalooza.
Yes. We're gonna go next year for
Yeah,
sure.
Of course.
We're gonna cancel all obligations.
It was supposed to be our tradition, but then
His
my
dumb brother got married.
Yeah, he got married.
If you're watching this right now, I'm angry at you, and I've been angry at you for like a year.
Yeah, Ryan, don't get married again either, because
We're not coming.
she's throwing paint at me.
It's water.
I have to put up with.
Okay, what color does Jate Belch wear?
Oh, this is Jate Belch.
This is Jate Belch, the bartender.
All right.
There's a lot. I mean, so we've got purple and pink is kind of the deal here. The owner wears green and red. I'm kind of thinking like pink and red. Like just girl her up.
That's like a Power Ranger, like pink and red.
Yeah, pink and red.
Oh, are we allowed to talk about that brand?
I don't think we're not allowed to talk about anything unless it's mature themes. But
Oh,
even
right.
then,
So there's a rating.
They've
Okay.
had a warning, so I think I get like a few bad words each show, but We can't get, like, gross.
I won't swear, I promise.
Don't get gross, that's all. Man.
Okay.
Okay, we're doing red skirt.
Here's
Oh, it
everyone.
already dried. You have something to show off?
Sort of. I'll put them out front. This is the green part that I did. Oh, look, there's like a downward-facing camera.
Wow! That's pretty cool. I love those teeth things, the pinchers. Pincers.
Pincers. I used to always think it was pinchers, too. And then I
That's
read
probably
it, and I was
because
like,
you
what
were
the
a
heck?
child. Pincers.
It's okay. I can barely read anyway, so it's fine.
I'm sure you can read
All right, everyone.
quite well.
We're about to try and make a hot pink.
Oh, no, look. Here's the pink I made last week.
Oh, that's good. That's hot
It's
enough.
not, I mean, it's
We
kind
need the
of,
white.
it's kind of fleshy. It's not, like, high pigment.
Well, I'm going to make a high pigment.
Yeah, do it.
Pink.
Do it better than I did.
Sometimes we say high chroma.
Do we?
Fancy, huh? High chroma.
Do we? What do we say?
I don't know. That's what I say.
Man, I feel dirty. I'm just kind of shoving this right up her dress.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Pelham was kind of doing that last week, right?
You had
Getting,
to get under the centaur.
yeah, had to get under the centaur.
What I love that what you did with the centaur is that you gave him a shirt.
Yeah.
Very skin-tight shirt, but
Man,
he has a shirt.
we had discussions about centaurs last week, like
He's got like Wonder
how
Woman's
would one
colors.
ride one? How would a centaur ride a centaur? How do centaurs do ab workouts?
I feel like it would be a
We discussed all this.
would it be a centaur or would it be like a minotaur would ride a centaur?
Well, no, like say you've
I've
got
been
a
saying
centaur
that, right?
buddy, and the only way to get him around is to have him ride the other centaur because he's like, I don't know, dying or something.
Oh, okay. It's a rescue situation.
Well, yeah, I don't think they would be doing this for like funsies. It seems pretty inconvenient for.
Maybe they would.
Maybe they would. Maybe it is fun.
Maybe they're having a nice day out.
Oh man, should I paint all these details?
Yes.
Every stripe?
Every single stripe.
I don't want.
But you can like get a base color down like I've done with
I'm gonna sneeze.
Zhoosh. Uh-oh. Sneeze away.
There's so many lights in here. No, I'm okay. Don't sniff the paint.
Yeah. Wait. Don't?
Don't. Yeah, last week
What do you think of this pink?
we tested out. That's pretty okay. It's still like bubble gum, which is fine, but that's not like nature.
Yeah, it's not hot pink.
It's got to be hot pink.
I think I need just more white into it. So,
Well,
if
it's
you're
gonna
wondering
get
how
more-
we're making these, I'm making pink by putting white into red. Pretty simple.
Art lessons with Tyler. You're so
Yeah,
helpful.
that's how you would do it.
You're so
I
helpful.
don't have any other input on
Man.
that. You would just put white into red.
Well, yeah, but like, I don't know. Let's say we wanted it neon. How do you do that?
I don't know. See, all the neon pigments I've ever found are like pre-made.
Yeah.
Because I think they use something really strange to make them.
Chemicals?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty sure
I mean,
all of these are
in
chemicals.
oil paints, they have all kinds of chemicals on that stuff, like
Yeah.
really poisonous chemicals.
It makes you wonder what pigments those are made out of. Or if they're pigments at all. Maybe it's just poison.
Somebody knows. Someone on the chat's probably like, I know, you idiots.
Probably. That's usually how this show goes. Is I'm like, huh? And somebody's
Oh.
like, well, actually.
My stomach just growled, just like you said
Oh
would
my
happen.
God! I told him this would
Just
happen.
like you said would
Hang on. We have snacks.
Oh, great. You guys ready to watch us eat?
Yeah, while we paint. Okay, I brought keto treats for you, which is just pepper jack cheese.
Oh,
And I have guacamole and pita chips.
those
So
all sound good too.
you start starving. God, shit.
What do you think of this?
Wow, that looks awful.
Yeah, thanks.
Look at it. It's like pastel.
Pay for a living.
That's like Easter bug. That's disgusting.
That's what the chat asked for, and it's what they're getting.
Yeah, turn it around. You're focused in right now.
Here, everybody.
He had it on you.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Look at the camera before you. You're so bad. Look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
it even looks more
Oh,
purple.
It looks really
Okay,
purple.
in real life, it's kind of like a bubblegum pink that somebody spit into a lot.
That's kind of fascinating that the camera's... Look at
color.
that. I'm seeing this as like really bubblegum pink.
Yeah, no, it's like Pink Panther pink, but less good.
Yeah.
But hey, that
Thanks.
means like all the redness in my face will look less red and more purple.
Yeah, your face is
I look
really
really
red
pretty.
right now.
Yeah, shut up. It's just kind of how I roll, okay? I'm gonna eat guacamole while I totally have paint all over myself. I don't care.
Yeah. Rule number
Acrylic
one.
is edible.
Don't go get paint in your mouth. That's just rule number one.
Should I move the mic away from my face while I shoot? Okay. Pelham says it's okay, so.
Crunch, crunch.
I mean, these are pita chips, so it's like.
So when I used to paint minis as a kid, I used to paint them like this.
Yeah, do you have back
And
problems
then
now?
my shoulder would hurt pretty badly.
No, I always have neck tension because I have awful posture while I'm painting.
Oh, like when you're painting a painting? Like an
Yeah,
illustration?
drawing, anything. Even just like working on costumes, I'll be like, it's really bad.
Yeah, that's not good for your shoulder.
If you want guacamole,
My
I'm putting it
shoulder
right there.
Everyone, this is our guacamole that we're eating. We will not put paint in
Delicious.
it.
All right, well, this cheese is also warm, so.
Great.
It's gonna be delicious.
You brought premium snacks.
Yeah, I did. Pelham's like, they don't need to see her eat. Let's show Tyler painting. Pelham knows.
What do you guys think? Chat room, what do you think of this?
It's gross. It's gross. It's gross.
Trying to...
You see, are you just like
How am I
putting
getting
down
my
a...
fingers out of the way?
Are you putting down like a base color?
Yeah, so I'm trying to
And
get
then
like
you're
a
gonna fix it?
transition.
Okay. Are you gonna fix it? That's my real question.
Maybe. Maybe I will.
Oh man, those snacks are hitting the spot. You should take a snack break here in a sec.
All right, you paint. What's her name again?
Jade Belch.
Jade Belch. I'm really bad with names.
I know, especially when they're made up names based on our friends.
I feel like we
So-
should have done that for Juice?
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 I like it.
All right, works for me.
Juice. Or zhuzh. Anyway. I'm gonna go back to
Crickets.
painting.
Play the crickets.
No, don't play the crickets. So I'm like using all the reds basically, and I'm doing the dark red down by the bottom, so it looks like it's dirty.
Oh, well, that's a good call.
Right? Had a good thought.
That was smart.
I might even mix in some brown.
I'm just going to eat some guacamole really loud.
Do it. They love that. The chat's probably like, stop. You're ruining everything.
ASMR, they're gonna do
Crunchy ASMR. That's what they want. That's what they
Should
came
put
for.
some Foley in of like really loud crunching.
Boulders falling down a mountain crunching. All right, is this black and white and stuff?
Okay, so I was using this white. Number 17. Oh no,
Flat white?
no, number 2. Yeah, I was using gloss white. They're all glossy. This is what bugs me
Hey.
about this paint set. Is it's all glossy.
Not this one.
All right.
Hey, look, this one's silver. So if you want to mix in like a metallic.
Oh, maybe I'll do that on his back.
See, that's what I did with some of this pink, was that I mixed it in with silver, so it was like a metallic-y
Oh, metallic pink.
pink. It looked pretty.
All right, so this guy's an enforcer, right? According to our story.
Yeah,
So what if
he's
his...
a bouncer.
Okay, he's a
Enforcer
bouncer.
sounds a little
Like,
warlike.
oh, okay. He's a bouncer at a bar.
At the party wagon.
Oh, well,
Get-
it's a bar. It's a
Get the
moving
lure-
bar.
It is a moving bar.
We're moving the bar right now.
Lower. Oh, man.
I don't pun often, you guys. Chat room.
But when he does, I want to kill him.
Yeah.
I'm using your pink now. I'm sorry.
That's the pink that I crafted.
I know, but
Well, I'm putting
wasn't
blood all
that
over this
great.
guy's hands and stuff.
God! Just tearing apart party
Maybe
wagon
just
patrons.
one of them. Well, some people get unruly and they need to be.
Well, maybe use the
dealt
darker red, because that's like a paint red.
Oh.
Here you go. There's a dark red.
Okay.
Mix in some,
A little art direction from Danny.
you know.
So yeah, we're gonna make this guy pretty bloody.
Oh
it
my
looks
god!
Because it looks
Juice,
good.
the uber violent
Yeah.
bouncer for the party wagon. Oh my god. The mic cord is traveling.
I thought you had it in the perfect place.
No, I was wrong.
She thought at the beginning of this that she had put her mic in the absolute perfect place. It would never move.
I'm really bad at my job, okay?
Good job, Danny.
Okay, I want pink now, because...
Okay, so I used this really intense red to make it. Because I thought, hey,
I'm going to try the blood red, because I think when it lightens, it might look a little more purple. Kind of making like a fuchsia.
always doing your own thing.
Yeah, well. And I'm going to use the flat white instead of the gloss
Yeah.
white.
I don't think the gloss helped me at all.
Well, he's a bug. He can be shiny.
No, I mean, in the color I was trying to make. The color I was trying to mix.
I see. Yeah, last week, Pelham made that really cool little shirt for Throxon, and then it ended up being glossy, so it looks like it was just painted on him. And it literally was, but like it's
Quite
just
literally.
like this weird sweaty shirt.
Yeah, it's like he just jumped into the water.
Yeah, wet t-shirt contest kind of.
He's pulling it off, though. I mean, he's,
No, totally.
he obviously works
It
out. Like,
works.
look at his back muscles. So there's somebody in the chat, I bet, that paints minis all the time.
Oh no!
And they're probably looking at us.
There's one, oh, I forget.
Face-palming.
I forget their name. I think they're in all the time, though. It's like Mini Terrain Domain. And,
Okay.
like, there are people.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
This is not how you do it.
No. This is how we
This
do
isn't
it.
even close to how you do it. Oh, look, they're looking right at me. See these bloody hands, everyone?
Don't get nervous.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta tone down that green, man. It is obnoxious.
You think?
Yeah, I think.
All right.
It's so flat. Like, I guess maybe like if you just rub some brown
I'm going to
into
dry
the-
brush some stuff over it. It's going to look really good.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you didn't even know.
I don't even
You jump
know.
into conclusions.
Well, you've got 2 hours, Tyler, so I'm trying to help you along here.
Paint this whole place. 2 hours.
Paint the whole place in 2 hours. Okay.
No, I probably won't. I'll probably barely get into the rest of this guy. I think you should have really yellow eyes, though, don't you think?
Probably.
Where's your super fine brush?
Oh, I'm using it. Do you want
No,
it?
I used the one you made last week.
No, this one's better. Here, I'm done with this color anyway.
I want the challenge.
Okay. Well, here it is, if and when you want something different.
I mean, I'll probably need it here in a sec.
Yeah.
Because this is too challenging. Yeah, it's too challenging.
Yep. Go ahead, use the one I just
These
made.
brushes make everything challenging. This is like trying to paint minis.
Hard mode.
And
Come
yeah,
on.
This is next level.
Like it. All right.
Oh, your brush is way better.
See?
You can already tell.
Ooh, there's chunky gunk in the black.
Whoops.
Gotta mix that up.
Is that you? Did you do that?
No, it's just separated. We found chunky gunk in the silver last week, too. Yeah, that's silver, if you can't tell. It
That's
looks
silver.
like blue water, but...
Weird. Okay, I'm going to try to do what's called dry brushing. See if I can achieve this.
With this paint?
these brushes.
This paint is so, like, gooey, too.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to work, but I can explain the philosophy behind it. Philosophy is you have a brush that has really, like, sort of stiff bristles, and then you barely get any paint on those, and then you can just sort of, like, I use the term scumble. You just scumble them across all the highest points on the mini.
That sounds like something we would talk about on Craft Tech. Oh, look, the lights went out again.
Power.
This happened last
it's okay.
week.
You guys don't. I don't think you even noticed.
Last week
People in the chat.
we decided to throw things. Yeah, it worked.
Oh, it's motion sensor light.
Yeah.
That's good design.
Last week, Pelham and I sat here and throwing all the extra minis at the sensor, which we thought was over
How
there,
did
but
they
it
do?
never worked.
Did they survive the impact?
Yeah,
Well,
they were just all over the floor.
That's
and
pretty
then
good,
Sean
though.
came in to end the stream for us, and he was like, "What'd you guys do?"
That's durability, though.
It is.
That's
it's
good mini
It's a
design.
testament to. They were all in the packages though, so.
Oh, look, it's kind of working. The dry brushing.
Oh.
See how it's just
It
on
so
the tops?
is.
Everyone.
Yeah. Look.
It's kind of, well, I don't know how well you can see it there.
Yeah. Just hold still. Pelham will handle it.
See, I'm just kind of like barely going over the top of this. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but basically I'm just hitting
Do
all
it
the high
harder.
spots. Too
Paint
hard. That doesn't work
Paint
with
it.
dry brush. It's gotta
Paint
be
it
subtle.
for the camera. Come on.
Do it harder.
Do it harder.
Yeah. That's the
Totally.
solution when you're painting minis, is to do it with more force.
Not harder. I meant like use the color more intensely,
Oh,
so
I
that the
see.
camera will pick it up.
Yeah, but this isn't a good color for that. We're going to change. Everyone, we're changing. Thanks for inviting me on,
Are you
Danny.
having fun? I'm having fun.
Okay, I got to
My
find the right
stomach's
yellow.
rumbling again. More
Uh-oh,
guac.
More guac.
More guac.
Why does that happen? There's got to be a scientific reason.
For why everybody
Why
in
all of a
this room
sudden
gets starving.
You get hungry.
I mean, I ate breakfast and everything.
Me too.
Like, it's just sitting on camera, I guess.
Somebody knows. Someone
Maybe
look it up.
being on camera uses calories more because you're stressed out.
Are you stressed out?
No.
I don't think we're stressed out.
Look how stressed I am.
Yeah. Nobody's stressed right now. All right, so I'm going to use yellow to dry brush. We'll see how this works.
Yellow.
It's not working. It's already not working. Didn't take long.
I'm gonna try to keep the paint out of our guac.
All right, please.
I have more guac too, so
Okay.
if we ruin this one.
We're going to try something else.
Yeah, do like a dark green brown.
Yeah, like over the top.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
It's not doing anything.
I know. It's just one failure after another here.
It looks like he's naked, like he's wearing
Well,
a
because
shirt.
he blends in with a Rick and Morty shirt.
I'm just gonna eat guac this whole time. Guac shoe paint.
I don't know if
Where'd my
anyone in the
cheese
chat
go?
knows about this, but, you know, Rick and Morty, I can take it or leave it. No, it's actually like one of my favorite shows.
If you get Tyler talking about Rick and Morty, you will continue talking about Rick and Morty for at least a week.
Yeah, Danny gets upset when I just keep going on and on. She like tries to change the subject. Does that face. Oh,
No,
this
I
is-
love Rick and Morty
this
too.
is kinda
I just,
working.
I don't have a memory like yours where you can quote every
Yeah.
second of every episode and you
Somehow.
just keep going and I'm like, I can't play. I can't do this.
I don't
Like,
know why, but I just sort
You're
of like,
broken.
I just remember all the lines.
From every movie he's ever seen. It's not a big deal.
Should have been an actor.
Well, it's not too late.
No, it's too late. I'm too old.
Well, let's write a D&D movie, and we'll just make it ourselves, and you can be in it.
Oh,
Because
it's like one of those
just
Star
because
Wars
you
fan
know all the
films.
lines. Yeah, it'll be great.
Okay.
Ooh, Pelham's like closing in on your painting job here. Yeah, don't
Everyone
move
look.
around too much.
Oh, sorry.
You're making
sorry.
his job hard.
Sorry. Every time I realize he's looking right at me.
You go, huh?
Get camera fright.
Camera fright.
Is that a thing? Probably. Probably like stage fright.
Probably. All right. Now that I've eaten a lot of cheese, I'm gonna keep painting the ground. I'm trying to just cover the bottom in black so I can dry brush brown on top.
Okay.
because currently it's just really hard to get this massive brush in all the little ground details.
See, now dry brushing has become a thing. That's what we're going to do on everything.
I think it was a thing, Tyler.
No, I invented it just now.
Just right now. Uh-huh. Ooh, I'm going to put some dirt all over her. She's going to be dirty. Jade Belch is dirty. Get her all grimed up.
Okay, let's see if this shows up. Hold on. Hold on, almost there. Drum roll.
There
There we
Thanks,
go.
Pelham. My hands are full. I can't drum roll.
See if I can hold it to the camera.
Hold it up in front of your shirt in the black part. The
No,
black
it's gonna
part.
blend in. Yeah.
The black part of your shirt. And then hold still so Pelham can. God. Yeah,
Wait,
so.
hold on,
Oh
hold
my
on,
God.
hold on.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
it's a mirror
You're the
effect.
worst.
Okay.
Oh, that does look way better.
Like on the carapace part, I tried to get all the high spot. Man, this is like plain not inverted.
Oh, yeah. You can't do that, can you? Another
Anyways.
fun fact about Tyler.
Yeah, I play inverted whenever I play video games.
And
I always
it's
play
awful
inverted.
and wrong.
No, it's right. I don't know why I play inverted. I feel like the first time I ever played Halo in college, it was
It just
inverted.
was like that.
And my brain just got trained.
That's
to
kind of
play the better
why.
way.
Yeah.
But whenever we're trying to like play Far Cry all together as a group, I am the jerk that
Puts it on inverted.
pauses it, goes into the options, and changes it.
And then when anybody else wants to play, it's a whole thing.
Yeah. It's tradition now.
It's tradition that
I'll never
Tyler
change
makes it
it.
hard for us to play video games together. Yeah, I remember I tried to play Overwatch at your house, and you had
Yeah.
it on inverted, and I
Mhm.
was garbage, and I just kept dying.
It was because of the controller that you weren't very good.
It was on Xbox? Is that
I don't
what
know.
you're saying?
No, I'm saying that you're blaming the controller and not your skill level.
No, I'm amazing at Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
But,
I've never seen you play.
well, it's because you won't play with me.
You know, here's the thing.
You don't
I
like
don't
Overwatch.
hate Overwatch.
You just don't like it.
I just don't like it.
Man, I'll teach you to
No
like
offense,
it.
Blizzard, if you're watching.
Yeah, Blizzard's watching right
You
now,
think
I'm
Blizzard's
sure.
watching? Hi, Blizzard.
No! No!
Blizzard, what happened
There's
after
no...
Diablo 2?
Pelham's like, they're definitely watching right now.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows. No, I doubt it.
Oh, this is looking good.
It is.
If I don't
I'm
say
impressed.
so myself.
I'm impressed, honestly. I didn't think you were going to do that well.
Do what I can with these brushes.
I'm still painting skirts over here. And ground.
See, with dry brushing, you can get all kinds of cool effects.
The more you know.
Okay. So
Ooh,
once
look.
these are done, do we dance them around, or?
Look at the little bubbles. What if I could get it to dry that way so it looks like
you
she's
might be
standing
able to
in mud?
if you just leave it.
Here, I'm gonna... Oh. I'm scared. I got so many good bubbles. I have really watery paint on my brush right now, and I kind of just mopped it on, and it has these little bubbles that are sticking in it, and I really don't want them to pop because they look really cool like mud.
If you're careful, you might be able to keep them
I'm not
in
careful.
stasis.
That's never gonna work for me.
No, I'm just getting messy with the paint, so
Do it!
sorry.
What do you mean sorry?
Sorry.
Sorry?
A really good friend of mine, Richard Witters, is Canadian.
Oh, I've talked about Richard before
Oh, okay.
quite a bit.
So,
They know
Folks
Richard.
in the chat, you've probably heard of Richard Witters. He's the best, but he's also Canadian.
But
Therefore, we make fun of his accent.
he barely
Which he
even
barely-
has
yeah,
one. He
He doesn't even really have one.
No, he doesn't. But we like to pretend he does
Yeah, we exaggerate that he has one.
because we're great friends. Oh, Jade keeps falling over. She's popping her own bubbles. All right, I
Did
need.
they pop? No, they still
Oh, I
did. If
keep
you would
knocking-
stop knocking her over.
No, there's a couple bubbles in there. I need the less shitty brushes.
The ones you
that
cut?
one's good, yeah.
They're good.
They're okay.
So I just kind of got back into that game that rhymes with Schmorhammer.
You can say Warhammer.
Oh, okay. This will be my thing on this
Schmorhammer.
podcast. Not naming other companies.
Okay. Schmlizzard is watching.
Schmilizzard. Schmilizzard, what happened with your game
Schmoverwatch.
Diablo?
Schmiablo.
And Schmovler Watch.
Schmoverwatch. Nope.
Is this good? Is this good material?
Yeah.
Chat room?
They're loving this, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's almost like whose line is it anyways?
Yeah. Just like that.
It's just like whose line is it anyways? All right, so I'm going to put some mud on this guy's feet.
Mud.
I'm just basically plagiarizing what Danny's doing.
Well, when somebody has a good
Plagiarism's okay as long
Steal
as you
it.
say that you're doing it outright. So all you young artists out there.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm joking.
Words
don't
of
plagiarize.
wisdom.
It's actually really bad.
Don't
But
do that. Oh, is this
if
gray?
you're just open about it, you know, like Andy Warhol. I think he was pretty open about it.
I think that was like, what do you call it? Like parody?
Bro, I don't know. I'm an artist, but I don't know much about art
There's legal
history.
words for when you change something enough that it's okay, but I can't think of them right now. Hey, look, there's like a whole other color down here.
It's like light silver. Think
Or
of what you
gray.
could do with that.
What color is this? Goes yellow, tan, something. 9? Flat light gray. Wow, you were exactly right.
No, I said silver. I was wrong.
Oh, you were wrong.
You were right.
How did I accidentally say that you were right?
Because
Who
it's
am I right now?
like sort of ingrained in your mind that I'm almost always right.
Oh, yeah? That's how that works.
That's how it is.
Okay. I'm going to mix this gray with this. Ooh, look!
Oh, I get so
It's
on
like
the
a
on the
moth.
subject of me being always right.
Yeah.
I get really semantic about things,
Mm-hmm.
and it pisses Danny off to no end.
No, it doesn't. No, never.
But it's fun.
Mm-mm. They're probably enjoying this a lot. Just
I hope.
us picking on each other.
Otherwise, you know.
Otherwise, they can leave.
No, don't leave. Don't
No,
tell our
don't.
viewership to leave.
Why not?
Stay, everyone.
I do
Getting
hope
nuggets
that you
of wisdom.
stay. I do hope. Okay, I'm using this kind of grayish fuchsia to start some of the details on her shirt. She's really hard to hang on to because of all these magic effects.
Grayish fuchsia.
Yeah.
Is that a brand? Is that the brand name?
It's the new color for fall. Grayish fuchsia.
Okay. That would be funny if that was written on the little bottle of paint.
Grayish
Grayish
fuchsia.
fuchsia.
Yeah, I think it's just called like. No, puce is green. There is a word for this color. It's not mauve, because mauve is like a purple, right?
I never remember all these
Mauve.
fancy names for colors. And,
I'm gonna Google it.
and Chris might be with me on this, because Chris Ron is an oil painter. When I think of a color, I think of how I can get to it from the oil paints color names.
Oh, like the
So I don't
the
know, like,
pigments.
I almost never know what teal actually is. But I know how I could mix it.
It is mauve.
You were right.
I'm exactly right.
I mean, I was right.
Shut up. Yeah, look. It's mauve.
But that doesn't even look like the color you're painting.
It is! Well, it didn't on camera because it's
I
purple.
saw it on camera. I didn't actually see it on your phone.
See?
Oh, yeah, you're right. It actually is.
It's exactly
So
the
it's
right
like a
color.
grayish pink purple.
Grayish fuchsia.
I would get there with like alizarin crimson and
Not like a
something green.
A rose madder.
Oh, brown matter would get you there
Oh,
quicker.
brown. Okay. What's the rose one that Chris always uses? Rose brown or something.
Gosh, we'll have to ask him.
Chris, where are you? He can't hear us. He's on the
Yeah,
other
we'll just
side
make
of
it
the
up.
building.
It's Chris Ron Rose.
Chris Ronra. Actually, like, I'll ask him next week. Because once you figure out that he uses that color, you can look at every painting he's ever done and be like, wow, he really
Oh.
likes this color.
The secret of Chris Ron
I'm
paintings.
not shit-talking my husband's paintings.
The secret of my paintings is I use a lot of purple and orange.
And the Dodge tool.
No, I actually don't use that.
You don't?
No, I use overlay layers.
What?
Yeah.
There's like 80 ways to do anything in
Oh,
Photoshop,
yeah.
and it's frustrating.
It's because it's not made for painting, according to Adobe.
Oh, really?
No, I like Adobe. They're good. They're good peoples. But they always say that Photoshop isn't for painters. And most people who paint digitally use Photoshop.
Huh.
It's probably bad PR for
Maybe-
Adobe. Sorry, Adobe. You guys are great.
We love you, Adobe.
Make great tools.
Oh man, look, on camera, my mini looks like all the worst colors.
Oh, look at that.
The colors are so much more nuanced in person, I promise.
Yeah, it's real subtle transition in real life.
Here, I'm just gonna fix it by just rubbing
You know what this? The camera
that
adds
pink off.
10 colors.
The camera adds 10 colors. The camera adds 10 shades of purple for some reason.
What do you think of this guy?
He looks pretty okay. That pink is, I mean, like, I like the pink, but, like, I kind of wish it was more of, like, a hearty red that goes in, you know, like a fleshy, like a body color.
I
you
think
know,
we can
like
do that.
red
We can do that.
undertones. I mean, so it would be more of, like, a burnt umber color is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we can do this.
Hey, it's an umber Hulk. You should use
That's right.
umbers.
You're right.
All the umbers. How many umbers are there? There's burnt umber. There's,
Raw umber and burnt umber.
that's it?
Yep.
There's not like yellow umber?
Oh, there probably is.
There's yellow ochre.
Yellow ochre.
Just making up paint pigments now.
No, I'm pretty sure there's a yellow ochre.
Umber.
No, yellow umber. I don't know. Someone in the chat,
Rose
look it up.
umber, quinacridone umber, phthalo, what's the whole word? Phthalocyanine.
What?
Phthalo is short for a whole word.
Oh,
Phthalo
really?
blue.
Oh, yeah. I always said phthalo.
I used to work at Blick.
This is like trying to pronounce Game of Thrones
What's-
characters' names.
Let's look up the whole word for phthalo. P-T-H-L-A. No.
What if we couldn't look things up like this? What
Yeah,
if we
it's
just had to make up
phthalocyanine.
something and go with it?
We would be spreading so much bullshit knowledge.
Yeah.
Look,
Kinda like that.
phthalocyanine.
Oh,
So
it's like a
cyan-
chemical.
Oops. Yeah,
How did that go back? Weird.
I just clicked on it, but
Phthalocyanine. That sounds like it's good for
this
you.
is the whole word, phthalocyanine. And I think, I mean, cyan is part of that
don't
word,
think they
so
can say
maybe.
it.
Look at that. Phthalocyanine. I was freaking right.
That was
I didn't know phthalo was a whole word.
Wikipedia.
I'm Tyler. I'm right about everything.
Yeah, we already established this earlier in the podcast.
Well,
I'm wrong about this mini though. It's not looking as good as I thought.
the green is just so green right now. Like if you could tip
How
off
dare you?
tip off some of that dark, like the ridges with like a brown, then it would
Oh, I
then it
see.
would start.
Or like a compliment. Everyone on the color wheel, a compliment to red is green. So we're going to put red on the tips of the thing.
Maybe more like orange. Oh man.
See what we have to deal with
I wonder
here.
if they can tell that we talk about art a lot,
Yeah, all we do is talk shop.
all the time. And then we talk about Rick and Morty.
What's that? Is that a show?
I think so. I hear people like it.
I'll have to check it out. I hope it's good.
I don't know. I mean, like, I've heard mixed reviews, and you might not like it.
Probably has like a really volatile fan base associated with it.
Stop.
Well, that's true though. I mean, anyways. Let's talk about something else.
Like phthalocyanine.
All right, is this enough orangey brown for you? It's real subtle, so.
No, it needs to be, like, darker. Well, no, it might actually dry darker, so try that. Because all these things have been drying
Oh yeah,
very
so
differently.
that happens with paints. Sometimes they dry a lot darker than
Does
they.
it?
Yeah. I don't know if people in the chat know this. People in the chat.
Hey, people in the
Not
chat.
Danny. Sometimes paints dry darker than they appear when they're wet.
I think I just flicked paint into my soda.
Oh.
Watch the necklace when you're ready.
Oh.
Oh, did you
You
show
mean
off your necklace?
my water deep coin necklace?
You should talk about that for a bit.
I'm gonna move my mic over here.
Tell people about that.
Even though my mic was in the perfect place where it would never have any
Yeah, it was
problems ever.
absolutely perfectly placed. This
Okay,
mic
let
that
me
she's
know if-
currently fixing.
Let me know if that's better. Okay. I know, that must be like, dong! But yeah, this is one of the Harbor Moon Water Davian coins that everybody who was part of Stream of Many Eyes got, and I made mine into a necklace. Oh my god, look! We are on the shopping channel right now. Oh!
Oh yeah, this is like QVC.
Order now. You get a discount if you order 20 of them.
We'll throw in a galactic Bowie knife.
I want one of those.
Actually sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, like, did you just pull that out of your ass?
I feel like I did. But I feel like I also, it's like buried in my memory from watching QVC knife shows when I was a kid.
Oh, those were the best.
Was it QVC? Is that what it's called?
No, well, there was QVC, but there's other ones too. Like
Yeah, any of those like sell online kind
Home
of
Shopping
dealios.
Network, HSN.
Yes.
I think. Yeah, that was the one I saw when I was young. But I remember watching the knife shows with my dad and being like, Dad, can we order these? They look awesome. And he was like, no.
Oh.
And I was like, well, why are we watching it? They're just teasing us with all this cool shit.
Yeah, it's
and
like
then
going
he's
through
like-
the toy section and not
he's
buying
like,
anything.
No.
How about that? What do you think?
That looks way better.
Everyone,
See, doesn't that look
Danny Art directed this.
beautiful? Oh yeah, see?
So now
That
it has
looks more
depth and
that looks more
character.
bug-like. It almost looks like he's radioactive now, like he's
Oh,
glowing
it's like Fallout.
green.
It's like a Fallout bug.
Yes.
Thanks, Bethesda, for that.
Thanks, Danny, for this awesome art direction.
Yeah. It did dry darker, though, like you said. Look, it's like way lighter in the pot.
Yeah, so it
Danny's right again.
right again. Okay, I need to actually be working on Jake Belch instead of looking up names.
That's okay. It's a little aside, just kind
Yeah.
of explain your necklace.
Well, see, then the next part is I'm kind of putting it off because look at all the details all over that shirt.
Wow.
Like,
You're going to need something more than
like
that
that's
awful brush.
I know. Like I need like one hair at a time to paint.
I have little miniature brushes that are pretty much like that. There's like 3 hairs coming off of it. Should have brought them.
How do you even keep those from like splaying out?
You have to be like really delicate with them.
Oh, I don't know if I'm.
And then you
capable
just
of that.
buy another one when it gets destroyed.
Man,
Remember, your goal is to make a cool mini, not maintain a brush.
that's true. But also, I think the goal is to have fun.
Well, that
And
too, of course.
The three brush or the 3 hair brush doesn't sound real fun.
No, it's not fun. It's actually kind of painful.
I can't paint when you make me laugh.
It's definitely not fun. It
Mini
hurts your back
painting is-
and your eyesight, and
Well,
I
so
feel like
like
I need bifocals at this point.
what if you got those, like, little-
I'm like trying to look underneath.
we were
the glasses.
holding our minis out like this last week, and we were like, we need those little like pincher things
Oh, I have
with
a
the
set of
magnifying
those.
glass.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have one for like soldering connections and stuff, but
You could use it for minis too.
I could. Should have brought that.
Multi-tool.
Man.
Wait, for soldering, like, what were you soldering?
I was just like messing around with making circuits for like LED lights that go in different parts of my. It wasn't good. It didn't end up well. So like,
To keep going the wrong
don't make me
directions.
talk about it. But
No, keep telling.
No.
I want to hear about it.
I barely know what I'm doing with that stuff. I've soldered a couple motherboards in my day, but
The only time I've used solder is I had a fiber optic Deep Space Nine model. It was pretty big for Star Trek.
fiber optic.
Yeah, so it had, in the inside, it had fiber optics. So I had to cut all the little glass. It's like, fiber optics is usually like a little tiny tube of glass. I don't even know if it's a tube. I think it's just like a cylinder, but it's really microscopic.
Right.
And I had to cut them all to size and then put them on the inside and drill little tiny holes, and then they would poke out. And then you would light the thing, and it would light up and look like the windows
Oh,
were
so
lit
like
up.
those things you buy at Spencer's where they go.
Yeah, it looks like that. Like a little like glass kush or something.
Cool.
Kush? You guys, anyone remember kush is?
I think it's kush. Like a kush ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, kush is something else.
Oh.
Oh!
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I only soldered like 1 or 2 things on this motherboard because my dad was like fixing something and I was like, oh,
Were you getting yelled at while you were doing it? Were you getting yelled at?
No.
Oh.
My dad didn't yell at me. He was like, sure, you can try it.
That's great.
My dad doesn't yell
My
at
dad
me.
didn't yell at me.
Okay, now I'm realizing that I haven't painted her head at all.
Maybe she's like a light drow.
She's stones. Well, her hair
like a really
and face
light-skinned
shouldn't
drow.
ever be the same color. Like, that's bad. She is an elf.
She can be whatever you want her to be.
So, I could make her a drow. Yeah, okay. We're gonna get serious, guys. I'm gonna try to paint her like a drow and actually get it to read on camera because the face on this young lady is so small.
Is that another accent?
That's the Crystalia accent.
So small.
If you listen to the Congratulations podcast, you would.
Oh, yes.
You would know that he adds S's to things.
I do like Crystalia. If you guys like good irreverent stand-up, check out Crystalia.
He's good, in my opinion.
Although my favorite stand-ups currently are Ari Shafir and Tom Segura.
Also quite good.
Nod, everyone.
Quite good.
Super irreverent.
They're gonna go watch it.
That's the kind of comedy I enjoy.
What is this? No, it's quality entertainment, everyone. So yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, this was a mini ad for Netflix.
Yeah, little did you know, Netflix just bought the entire world, and we're all obligated to talk about Netflix.
We're all obligated to ad for them.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do like a silvery black and see if I can get like a cool. Because I feel like using a metallic black might help bring out some of those details I'm definitely not going to be able to paint.
It can be like 80s makeup. They just always threw glitter in it.
Oh, yeah. Remember
when you lived in the 80s?
No, because I didn't.
Well, they put glitter in a lot of makeup in movies.
I think that's why we don't do that anymore.
There's a lot of things. Oh, no.
I missed...
Okay, so when you drop your mini, just pick it right back up.
I missed the 80s by 3 months, so I'm sorry.
By 3 months?
3 months. Actually, like 2 months and 2 days.
Oh, wow.
Like, I almost saw them. If my mom would have just hurried up a little bit.
It's like a pack of birds that you almost saw.
I missed it.
Is that right? Pack of birds?
No.
This thing's super wrong.
It's not right.
Well, remember, we're not looking it up, so we're going to say that that is correct.
It's a flock.
No, it's a pack. I'm not using the internet to find out.
Pelham's just laughing at us in the corner. Oh man, this might actually work out
nonsense.
really well. The other thing is, these paints are really thick, but when they dry out, they kind of thin out.
Yeah, they kind of fill all the crevices.
Yeah, they aren't bad.
It's almost like a glaze in oil painting terms.
Oh yeah, guys, look at that little drow face. Wow.
Oh, that worked really well.
I'm gonna try to get my shirt. There we go. Yeah. It's not the worst. It's so small.
One might mistake us for professional mini painters.
No, they might not.
Oh, you never know.
No. Look at this brush right now. It's just, it's a broom.
Have you been cleaning it?
No.
Brush maintenance. Everyone, brush maintenance. Clean your brush often.
What's that?
Keep it fresh. Because the paint will dry in it.
Okay, Bob Ross.
Oh, so Bob Ross, I don't know if this is true, but he used to always clean his paints in that big bucket of turpentine. I think it was turpentine, which is super poisonous. And then he would like slap it against the leg of the easel.
Yeah,
basically just aerosoling the poison into the air.
Man. And he's not alive anymore?
Nope.
Okay.
One might be related to the other.
Well, I would hope not, but he's a great man. And you can watch him on Netflix, I hear.
Yeah. Let's continue our ad for Netflix. No miniature painting shows on Netflix, though, so you're getting it here, folks.
That?
This
Only
guy's
on the
looking pretty
D&E
good.
channel.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, look. Okay,
Here, I'm
Pelham.
going to put him up
He's
front.
going to hold still now. You've been making Pelham's job really hard.
Sorry. I move around a lot.
Yeah.
Also, when you're doing this, don't drink
your
the
water.
water.
Oh, my God.
So it's got paint in it. It's bad
Yeah,
for you.
look at that. So cute.
We need a little, like, thing that spins.
A little turntable, like on the Home Shopping Network. La, la, la. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Pretty messy.
It looks really green on camera. It is less intense in real life. But, you know.
Wait. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm right.
I was just assuming you were wrong there for a sec. But
I
when I thought about it.
I know. Okay, so now I'm going to mix in some silver with this white and see if we can get some cool metallic hair for this drow lady.
And I'm going to plagiarize your sand effect with the bubbles.
Oh, I didn't even
Oh yeah,
look.
now that the upward cameras, or that one, is looking at, this is how messy your area should be when you paint minis.
If you're doing it right.
Yeah, it should be super messy.
No, my bubbles didn't work.
Oh, they just popped.
There's kind of one right in there.
Yeah, some of them stayed.
It does look like mud, so.
So, achievement.
Achievement unlocked. I kind of made mud. My mom will be so proud.
Why?
Because I did an achievement.
Oh, I thought that there was something about you making mud that your mom wanted you to do.
No, that's definitely not that.
Like, she wanted
No.
your career to be mud making.
I just really wish my daughter would get into making mud.
Instead, she's not.
She didn't choose a good career path like mud making.
Had an opportunity.
We would have been so proud of her. Yeah, look at that little face. It worked out.
Oh, wow. She's like Silver Surfer with hair.
Okay.
Yeah. This is like very silvery.
Well, now I want to make more of her outfit match her look. So, like, I think I'm going to add in some black details.
Does she have any
here.
other skin exposed?
No.
Hmm.
So, yeah, that's why I kind of want to get the gray and white thing and tie it in with some black details.
I gotta think of what else to do to this guy.
Well,
What do you think?
I don't know, his guts and, like, the pink areas could use some nuance.
His guts.
His underbelly.
Oh, like this part?
Yeah, like
Okay.
add in some
All right.
browns maybe, so he doesn't look so much like he's made of bubble gum.
Okay. Okay. This is good talk.
I'll critique your art all day long, Tyler.
I think I'm gonna switch over to this. I'm gonna cancel the illustration gigs.
Yeah, illustration's lame. And you barely get any work anyway, so.
Yeah. It's not working out for me.
By the way, I only have Tyler here today because he's working on super secret concept art that we won't be able to talk about for 2 more years, probably.
Oh, really? Oh, man.
That is what he's here for. So when I say he's basically unemployed, I'm lying really hard.
I feel like that's been my life illustrating for this company. Wizards of the Coast, everyone. We're at Wizards of the Coast right now. It's always like I have to wait like a year to show anything.
At least.
That recent cover I did, I think I didn't have to wait that long. The Dragon Heist one.
Yeah, the Dragon Heist. So maybe talk about, because I'm sure the chat would love to know, like, what it's like getting that job, what they tell you.
Oh, man. So that particular job, I really love, like, Drew Struzan 80s movie posters, or any sort of 80s style movie poster. There was another artist named Richard Amsel that also did paintings in the 80s, early 80s, before he died. He did stuff like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome and original Raiders of the Lost Ark poster. And then Drew Struzan took over and did poster for Temple of Doom. anyways, all that aside, I really like those kinds of posters.
Mm-hmm.
And when Shauna described Dragon Heist to me it sounded like it was the perfect opportunity to do a really cool, like, movie poster style image.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to convince her that this was going to work.
Shauna.
Because, you know, it was a big stretch. It was pretty different stylistically from what we've done in the
Yeah,
past.
because you guys usually do like a really dynamic scene sort of thing instead of a poster style.
Right. And this
it turned out great. It's very
you.
graphic and still dynamic. I like it a lot.
That's kind of what I was after, and I was glad that it actually worked out, and I was able to do something that was pretty different from my style, but very satisfying to work on.
Well, that's good.
But that's usually how that's not always how they go. Like, this was kind of a special case, because I was trying something a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, it's a pretty clear brief. Like, the player's handbook was basically a couple of adventurers, and they didn't really specify who they were or what they looked like.
Gotcha.
Fighting that fire giant fellow.
I did post a picture of that cover this morning when I tweeted about you being on the show, so if you guys don't know what all this stuff looks like and you just happen to have never seen a D&D book cover before, head over to @CraftHags on Twitter, and you can see a few pieces of Tyler's art there. Or just Google Tyler Jacobson art, and your page will fill up with years of his work.
You will find it all. Although I've got to update my website.
Well, don't tell them that.
Oh, it's very up to date, everyone. If anyone in the chat has questions about illustration,
yeah, Pelham, if
fire
people
away.
have questions, let us know. In the meantime, I'm going to be trying to make this drow lady.
Yeah, I've been illustrating for about, 10 years now?
A million years?
10 years.
You're so old.
Very old.
Man, she's got like bags on her belt, and like, there's no way I'm getting all this.
Come on, Danny.
There's no way.
Don't give up.
How are we doing on time? We have 45 minutes left.
Oh, really?
Can you believe
We've
it
been
went that
babbling
fast?
for that
I know.
long. I hope it's been entertaining.
It's been entertaining for me.
Me too.
But I'm warning you, last week with Pelham got freaking crazy.
Uh-oh. So what do we have to do to top it?
We got to step it up. I don't know. Like, we were talking about centaur abs and, like, real weird stuff. I mean...
We won't go over that again, then.
No. But, yeah, we've got a standard to live up to now that Pelham's been on the stream. I'm giving this lady black leggings under her skirts, and I think it looks really cool.
It's high contrast.
Yeah.
Think I should give this guy leggings?
No! Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, yes.
Everyone, thank you. What if it's mud leggings? Like
brown
Like the
pants?
mud has splattered up his legs, but it looks like leggings?
Do that.
Does that even make sense?
No.
I don't know. We're about to find out.
Do it.
Experimentation in art. It's very good.
Yay. I'm trying to add shadow to all the, or like little, like in between the skirts and stuff, just adding black.
Yeah, it's like antiqued almost.
Trying to give it some depth here.
See, one thing you can do on these is you can like paint the paint down and then just rub it off with your finger. Mm-hmm. Then it like fills up all the little
gaps.
Little gaps.
Instead of just clumping up.
If you're willing to get paint on your fingers, everyone.
Which you should be.
Some paints. Certain paints you probably don't want to get on your fingers. But these acrylics, it's fine. Just don't eat it.
Well, it had already gotten my soda, so.
Don't eat a lot of it.
So we do have a question from Mossy Dragon.
All right.
How long did it take to make the Dragon Heist cover art, and what is your process like?
That was a long one. I'd say typically for most paintings, it's maybe like 80 hours of painting. That's probably too long.
Man.
Maybe like 40 hours of painting, but maybe like another 40 of prep and all of that. So maybe like a couple weeks.
Well, so prep, tell them what you mean by prep.
Like gathering reference, doing sketches and comps is what we call them, where you kind of figure out all the composition with light and shadow and color. I'd say a lot of that stuff can take a few days. And then, so for the Dragon Heist one, though, it took quite a long time because there's like a million coins that I couldn't hand paint. I had to do some filtery stuff. There was all these characters that were really detailed. Mm-hmm. And I wanted them, I wanted to get that movie poster look, which is lots of little tiny rendering. I usually paint things pretty broadly when I'm painting. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that one took a little longer than normal. Maybe twice the time.
So, how many rough comps do you think you do to get the lighting all? Because this is something I've always struggled with when I paint is, you've got your character. You want the character to be the first thing they notice. Mm-hmm. And then, in the case of this Dragon Heist cover, you had, how many characters were there? 4 or 5?
Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
So yeah,
5.
How do you make sure that the most important one is the one they're looking at, and then the next ones are the second most important, and then you make it also look really eye-catching?
There are clever tricks to this, and it all comes down to composition. So, here's a little lesson for everybody.
Oh, Dad.
Usually when we're looking at images, our eyes go to the area of highest contrast. Mm-hmm. So that can be the whitest white next to the darkest dark, mm-hmm. or it can be really hot color next to all cool colors, or it can be a really sharp line next to a bunch of blurry lines. Mm-hmm. Our eyes tend to just gravitate towards the highest contrast. So in the Dragon Heist poster, I just put a really bright halo right around Jarlaxle Rose is what I call him, right around Jarlaxle's face. And that was Xanathar's eye. So I just used that as a halo. And if you look at art throughout the centuries, putting just a round, bright circle around someone's head really makes you look right at that person. So I used that compositional technique to draw focus. So it was a bright orange/yellow eye right around this guy wearing a pretty crazy hat. Mm-hmm. So it ended up becoming this bright region of the painting that was the area of highest contrast. And I use that kind of trick a lot. I don't know if it's a trick or just a principle of composition.
Yeah. So I'll do that, and then say the background has to be a mid-tone, right?
Mm-hmm. Or it can be really dark.
Or yeah, somewhere in between the two contrasting things, so that it's not drawing your eye at all. And that's where I always get into it's too light or it's too dark, or I'm losing the contrast because it's, or if it's a night scene and there's moonlight hitting somebody, and then the background's all a mid-tone gray. Right. And your shadows are black, say, just getting into the logic of if there's a street light back there, part of the background has to be a little lighter, and then you start messing with all the contrast in the foreground. Is there a trick to that, or is it just be better?
It's not. I guess it's not be better. I mean, you sort of get the hang of those solutions the more and more you do. Okay. So I think I spent early on in my illustration career, I spent a lot of time on those comps, trying to balance all the values. Yeah. And there are tricks. It comes down to, it's always good to have gradients on everything, so nothing's just one flat value.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So if you have a night scene, the sky is going to go from up high, it'll be dark, and go to light. Even during the day. So at night or during the day. That's typically how it goes, unless there's smoke on the horizon or something. Mm-hmm. So you can use those kinds of things to create silhouettes. Gotcha. But going back, this kind of goes back to your question about how long it takes me to do those kinds of things. It really was just trial and error, and over the years I've sort of developed a sort of shorthand in my head for when I'm developing those comps. I can just kind of crank them out. These days. But that takes time, and long time to get your head wrapped around, your hand doing the thing. Mm-hmm. That's just practice.
Well, fuck.
It always takes practice, everybody. Nothing comes easy.
Yeah, I'm working on a piece right now, and it is a night scene. I showed it to you earlier,
Yeah.
but the figure has a lot of contrast on him, but I'm painting him like in a room, and you're just making Pelham's life so hard. Show the face. Oh wow! Oh, it's so pretty.
Hold on. Trying to keep him in there.
I feel like his mandibles need shading next to his face.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Like darker?
Just like, the crevices right here. Like
Okay.
where they meet.
Yeah, that should be darker.
The parts.
Crevasses.
Anyway. We'll stop art directing you. Look at her
it's
hair.
okay.
She looks great. She's got a little ponytail.
Oh, she's really drowish.
She's
You
really
gotta paint little
drowish.
tiny red eyes now.
Oh yeah, the
You
eyes
able
are
to do
red. Yeah, I can do that.
With these brushes.
We'll
Good luck.
try. Here, why don't I just pick up one of the hairs that I cut off earlier?
Oh, perfect. See, sometimes you gotta improvise with...
Literally one hair. There's no way.
You can do it, just dip it into the red.
I can't even see the hair.
Do you want this brush? This is the one that you cut that was really good.
No, I have one that I cut. If this doesn't, I really want to try to do it with one hair. I need to get some of it out because it's too deep in there.
Also, traditionally, you should make like a weird face when you're painting things that are really small.
I can
Something
do
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay.
Or
The paint isn't even
Like that?
sticking to one hair.
that's how you should do it.
Like what?
Like this.
Oh.
Like with your tongue out or
Have
something.
you ever watched Chris paint?
Is that how he paints?
Every
He's
once
not
in a
here to
while,
defend himself,
Every once
but-
in a while, he goes like this.
Yeah.
I mean, I
know that face a lot.
Yeah, no, he's squinting because it helps you blur out all the details you just put on, and you get to see kind of the overall impact. And especially when you've been looking at it for 40 hours,
Yeah.
you lose. It just gets lost in your brain. So, like, squinting is actually very helpful. But
I have a built-in squint where I don't even have to squint. I just take my glasses off, and then I'm blind.
it works.
And everything's blurry.
I wish I could do that.
No, but the squint technique does work really well for sort of figuring out all of that compositional stuff we were just talking about.
Yeah. Okay, the one hair thing is not working because the paint won't even stick to it.
Here, do you want to use this brush?
No, I've got one. It's okay. Just gotta get the point back. There we go.
I'm just going to take a little drink here out of Captain Kirk's neck.
Captain Kirk's
His
headless
headless
body. I'm trying to paint an eyeball. Be
Star
quiet.
Trek, everybody.
Be quiet. Oh, I ruined it. I ruined it.
Did you just splatter her whole face with red?
Yes.
Let me see.
Is it even on there?
No, I don't even see any. You missed it.
Okay. I'm gonna get serious, guys.
Yeah. Do the serious face. Can't see.
I can't get it on there. It's so little, it won't come off the brush
It's
now.
probably drying super fast.
Okay, go!
Yeah, you have to do it like... Trying to think of a movie where they had to do something really precise really quickly.
Nope, that's never happened
Yeah,
in a movie.
It's never happened. It's never been.
Okay, we're trying this again. Oh, I need more. Here, we'll just get a big one.
So this being the second to last craft hags,
I got one!
it's an end of an era, really.
Yeah, it sure is. I need to get a day job, though. Oh! Okay, she's got one huge eye. And one... Look at that.
Oh, there you go.
It's so bad.
Looks like she got punched in the face.
Good! That's what we were going for.
Yeah, I think so. By this guy. She got punched by this guy. Or what if, like, her makeup was a little messed up, and this guy brought one of his big bloody talons in,
To, like, fix it.
and, like, tried to fix it, and it just smeared blood right across
Look
her
at
face.
Pelham's trying to make it work. We can move stuff, Pelham, if that makes
Yeah,
it easier.
we're getting
for you.
close to.
Yeah, here,
I
let's-
think we're
let's
getting
do a
close
little
to having
progress
these guys
shot.
done. Paint all over my fingers.
Ready? Watch him work his magic.
Crickets.
No! Cricket, 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 cricket.
Cheap, cheap, cheap. Oh no, wait, that's
Cheap,
that's
cheap.
the room. That's the room. If you've never seen The Room,
Cheap, cheap.
see it.
Oh, yeah, look. Oh, and there's Foxen. Oh, man. And the keg. And we've got our little...
Wow.
Oh, the lights went out. Man, this is just the best show, isn't it? Hey, it worked.
It kind of worked. I threw a clear plastic thing. I bet it was cloaked as it went through.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, look at
Look at
that.
that.
They look so cute
And
together.
here, just, so you can see close up, these are the exact wrong brushes to use for this.
Yeah, if you'll notice, these brushes are a bit big.
Yeah. Not
Like,
to be used with miniature painting.
Toot.
but
Not
we
good,
have
you
done
guys.
it.
All right.
Well, we're not done.
I like
but
how you're. I keep wanting to call it a bugbear, but that's because I'm dumb.
It does. It's like a bug.
It is a
and It looks like a
bug.
bear. You would think a bugbear might look like something like this.
But it doesn't.
Nope.
Tell us what a bugbear is.
Sort of like a furry Sasquatch man,
Oh.
but it's more like a wolf.
More
Wolf
like,
Sasquatch man.
hey. Okay.
Nothing like a bug, barely like a bear.
Barely like a bear. All right. What else does she need?
I don't.
I think I'm gonna make her little magic ball red.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
That's where the whiskey comes
That's
out.
the whiskey, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of flowing like the T-1000 in Terminator 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is what flowing whiskey looks like,
or like
everybody.
an elemental
In case you're wondering.
person, or like a whiskey bender from Avatar.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, it's like Abyss. It's like Abyss with the water monster. Anybody seen
you're
Abyss?
right.
Yeah, really great movie, by the way.
I have seen that one.
Yeah, Danny has seen probably 3 movies,
Uh-huh.
so I try to get her to watch other ones.
You introduced me to Willow.
Yes, I have a picture of the day that Danny saw Willow for the first time. In the background, it's Warwick Davis, like, going like this, like.
And I'm just sitting
And in
in
the
front of
foreground
the TV.
is the back of Danny's head. Well, it's like a profile, and you're just smiling.
It's like, I'm sitting on the ground.
The wonders that are Willow.
It was really funny. You were just so excited that I got to see Willow.
It's one of my favorite movies.
I'm glad.
It's got Mad Mardigan in it, one of the best adventure-y hero sword fighter guys ever.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna eat chips now.
Is that a category, adventure-y hero sword fighter guys?
It is now.
Here, we just made it.
I'm gonna eat more quack.
I feel like this guy needs really, like, bright bug spots or something. What do you think? What do you think?
Purple?
Purple. We're always picking colors we don't have pre-made in the pots.
Because those are the good ones.
Fine.
I'm gonna sit back and eat chips while you paint,
Danny,
okay?
you take care of that.
I will. This guac is getting taken care of.
I'm going to try and one-hand open this and not flick it all over the place. No, it's not going to work.
I'm scared. Ah!
Adding our own Foley here, everybody.
That's what makes this show good. The improv Foley.
Okay, what is that? Is that a good purple? More like a blue.
That is a blue. Remember, it's going to dry dark, so you probably want to make it
You want me to lighten it up?
light. Yeah.
All right, everyone, here we go. Back into some color theory about paint mixing. You can lighten things with white,
Yeah!
just like we did with the pink earlier.
Did you know?
Did you know this? White's lighter. So.
I'm going to get my guac in the shot. So
I
they
kind of
can
want to
enjoy that
lighten
part
it
too.
with that silver, though.
Oh, yeah. Let me
Make it a
just
little metallic.
guac. Let's paint with guac.
Are you getting that into the shot?
Yeah, I was making sure they could enjoy the dipping.
What if someone out there is offended by guacamole?
Then I don't want to be alive anymore.
What if they're a meatitarian and they
For
don't want to see
Pete's
you eating
sake.
plants?
A meatitarian?
Yeah, I think they exist.
If you're opposed to guacamole, then I need to have a talk with you.
Oh, I think this is a bad idea.
What?
I think the purple's a bad idea.
Why?
Doesn't look right.
What about the pink?
That
was Pelham.
Pelham's going through the camera.
Pelham's leaving us.
Now
Okay.
we can do and say whatever we want.
Now that he's gone, he's like, oh no.
I don't know what we would talk about other than what we've been talking about.
No, nothing. Probably how much we love Pelham.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty awesome.
He's pretty cool. You really need to see the episode from last week.
I'm going to have to.
He was hysterical.
In case you folks were wondering, you can watch past episodes.
Yeah, you can. Right here on
I feel
the
like there was
D&D
a
Twitch
question
channel.
earlier.
It was a question that I saw on the Twitters
Right.
that I did not answer.
We've
because
answered it now.
we get that question all the time.
And your questions are great.
They are great, but they're usually all the same. So
Yes.
if we don't answer, it's probably because we've answered it a bajillion times already, and we're busy. But we love you, and we appreciate your interest. And you can watch everything that's ever been done on the D&D Twitch channel, either here on past broadcasts. I think the video button's like right there.
Is it? Where is it?
Right there. Or it's kind of farther over this way sometimes, depending on how big you have your video open. But you can also see them on YouTube. They archive all of the videos on the D&D YouTube channel. You can check them out there. I should actually start plugging things because I'm sure...
Yeah, I mean, with the internet these days, you
We've
can
got
kind
30
of
more
watch
minutes.
everything that was ever made.
Remember how we were all like, oh my god, it's been all this time already? That was only 10 minutes ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did time all of a sudden
What
slow
happened?
down? We get a physicist in here to explain
It's
this.
fine. I also just texted my phone, and Chris texted us and said that they're going to lunch without us.
It's
Chris.
okay, guys.
We're going to get a
We'll
better
find
lunch.
our own way.
We're going to get a better lunch.
Find our own lunch.
Oh, look, Palam's back. We didn't say anything about you at all.
No.
Nope.
And it was clean the whole time. You won't have to bleep anything in post.
Nope. Yeah, post. That's a thing that we have here.
Is there post?
No!
Oh. You're not going to add special effects to all this painting I've been doing?
Boing!
Just sparks coming off the brush.
Flames.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
guacamole's really
I'm just going
good.
to keep painting on this guy until he's done.
Make it better.
He's getting there.
That's what you gotta do. Hey, at least my stomach
He's
hasn't
so
growled.
glossy.
He is so glossy. I wonder if there's a clear
upset.
matte.
That would be cool. I don't think there is.
No. There's a gloss clear. Of course.
Just make him glossier. Where
That's
is
what all
that?
of this needs is to be glossier.
I'm just opening all the pots now and getting all the colors out.
This is the last
Doesn't even
time we're
matter.
ever going to use these, so...
Yeah. We're not going to throw these away.
I think because my Drow Lady's done, I'm going to paint one of these other cool things from this set.
You should paint one of those horses like blue.
A blue horse?
Yeah.
Look at this weapon
Wizard of
rack.
Oz.
Weapon racks, there's a book. There's a little scroll.
Those little backpacks.
I know.
This is a great mini set.
I know.
There's a little guacamole wrapper top.
There
in
sure
too.
is.
I don't know if it came with it.
Probably. Every good mini set has a guacamole
Yeah.
wrapper in it. All right. So a blue horse.
I mean, if you want. It's up
What's
to
the
you.
blue horse's name? Chat.
Indigo.
Chat. We need a name
Oh,
for
yeah.
this little blue horse.
Never mind my name.
He's real cute. Little nice pony dude. Yeah, we need names. All right.
It's up to you, chat.
It's up to you, chat.
You have the power.
Oh, here they come. No JoJo's. That's all.
We've got Ed, Blorse, Andalite, Todd, Bluebell, Senor Azul, Visser 3, Yuri.
Okay.
I
Senor Azul might be the winner, although I like Blorse.
Blorse? Okay, Senora Azul Blorse.
Yeah, just put them together.
She's got the fanciest name.
Good job, chat. That was
Thank
great.
you. Senora Zul. Okay. Senora.
Oh, it's Senora.
Yeah, Zul. How do you spell Zul?
Azul. Azul with an A.
Oh,
Spanish.
Azul. Blorse. No, how about Senora Azul?
It's one
I
you.
was no like Zul. Isn't Zul
Oh
a
yeah,
thing?
like Zool from the Ghostbusters.
See, I know
Was-
some '80s
was
things sometimes.
Azul, as in blue.
Okay, well we're gonna spell it like
That's
Zul,
cool. I'm cool with that.
and then Blorse will be the other horse because there are two.
Blorse.
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 Blorse. Let me paint it on here. Blorse.
We're gonna have to keep this paint mat after this.
We should put it on Richard's fridge.
Yeah. We lost our...
He'll be like, good.
Juice.
What is this?
Juice? Juice?
Oh, I'm painting blue on blue. That's not gonna work. You gotta fix it.
This is an art thing, everyone. Never paint blue on blue.
Yep.
It's a rule. Long-standing rule handed down by
That
Leonardo
totally
da Vinci.
ruined it. Okay, so this blue wasn't even mixed together. And there's like more pigment in the bottom that's like green.
Yeah, I tried to shake them up earlier, but I was afraid that they would all break open at the same
and
time.
explode?
And
Yeah.
it'd be just like a festival
We
of
probably
paint.
a festival of awfulness that we have to clean up later.
That was my main thing. I didn't want to clean it up.
Yeah. I feel ya. Okay, let's see if I can paint this Senora Azul. And Blorse in 30 minutes.
Think you can? Is it 30 minutes left?
Yeah.
Oh, we can do anything in 30 minutes.
Anything. Okay. I mean,
All
if
right.
you're done with him and you
No,
want to get
never
on
done.
one of the weapon racks, there's sleeping bags to paint, Tyler.
I'll never be done with this guy.
Okay. It's your masterpiece.
Yeah, it's masterwork that's never finished.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, take a look.
Is it impressive?
It's, yeah.
Pelham, are they so impressed?
They're like,
So impressed.
oh, wow.
He's lying to you. He's just like, yeah, you're doing great. Look at this. There are buckles underneath in the crotch area.
Oh, wow, right
That's how
along the
good,
crotch.
That is how good these minis are, everyone.
That seems like it not
crotch
the right place to have a
buckles.
buckle on a horse.
You don't know.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen some saddles in my day.
Look at those crotch buckles. Look at that. They can see on the... Do you see
Wow,
that
that's a heck
crotch
of a
buckle?
camera.
Crotch buckle. The important things here on Craft Hags.
This guy doesn't have a crotch buckle, although he does have a crotch.
That's good.
I'm just saying.
Everybody needs a crotch.
You would not want to be without one.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're delirious at this point.
Yeah, it's... I remember last week, I think the chat was like, I think that they're laughing so hard because of the paint fumes.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was like, nope, it's not the right kind of
Yeah,
paint.
they don't smell.
Oh, they smell.
Barely.
Here, you need a lot of fresh paint.
Oh, weird. It is a weird smell, everyone.
Yeah, but
We don't have
it's totally
smell-o-vision
not
yet.
why we're stupid at all.
We don't have smell-o-vision yet.
We'll get it.
Get the scientists on that.
Just if you want us to be able to afford smell-o-vision, sub to the D&D channel.
Yeah. Please submit
We'll totally...
something. Money?
Monies? No, if they sub, it's a $5 a month
Oh, yeah, well, that works,
thing
too.
that's kind of a donation for D&D. And I think you actually... I'm sure Obo Crazy is in the chat right now saying, hey, here's all the actual things that you get when you sub. Because you get, like, emotes and...
Yeah, Obo Crazy, is that what you said his name was?
her.
Her name. Obo Crazy, yeah. Fill everyone in on that,
Yeah, Obo Crazy is...
if you don't mind.
the usual mod for the channel.
Oh, cool.
She might be playing a game right now because our schedules got overlapped a bit.
Obo Crazy, come on.
I think she's playing. She might be DMing a game actually, depending on. I don't know. She does a lot of stuff. I can't
well.
keep track of everything she does. But
I mean, I hope that's going well.
She's
but
it-
you've left us hanging.
I'm sure. No, Tyler,
Just kidding. I don't know
Gonna
who
punch
the
you.
moderator is.
being rude. I actually had her on a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah?
And we made her a costume for the Stream of Many Eyes because she was performing, playing the oboe, in fact. She's a classical musician.
Oh, I get the name now.
Yeah! No, she's very kind and an awesome person, and we got to make her a fun, quick costume to wear for performing in, and it was a lot of fun.
All right, here we go. Juice.
Juice.
Juice is fin. I think that was French. Who knows?
Maybe.
So I'm going to move on to something else.
Yeah, pick
While we
out
got
of
time.
Just anything but the guacamole wrapper.
I can't paint that, is what you're saying.
I can't paint that.
I kind of want to paint a treasure chest.
Do it.
Okay.
A loot box. Paint it like a loot box.
Soon to be illegal in many European countries. A loot box.
Oh, man. How are they gonna... What are they gonna do about that?
I have no idea. I could be totally wrong about that actually being the case.
Oh. Man, you're just spouting lies.
I feel like it's the case.
You're so fake news.
Yeah.
That Schmlizzard company is gonna have to figure out what to do with
Schmlizzard.
their Schmoverwatch schmoot boxes.
Yeah.
See, now this just feels like a Rick and Morty TV show spin-off thing that they would watch on Rick and Morty.
Schmil.
Where it's just an alternate universe where everything starts with something.
Schmlaunch.
Yeah. Schmlevy Schmlo. It's the TV show, but on...
Oh man, that
Planet.
horse is blue.
Well, I have one option for blue.
It's way bluer than I thought you were
What
gonna
is
say.
this? This is... Shut up.
I mean, I said blue, but not that blue.
Shut up. Okay, well, here's one. This is Senora Azul. And then
Her full name is...
Blors is going to
Blors.
be... no, Blors is this one.
Oh, okay. I missed that
Two
part, sorry.
horses now. Pay attention,
I'm a
Tyler.
continuity expert.
I sure am. I'm just like basing out the whole horse in blue, and then we'll get down to the pretty parts later.
Right, right. Base coating is something you do while painting minis a lot.
Oh, yeah?
If you didn't know.
I didn't know.
So it's harder to paint this treasure chest because it has no stand for me to hold on to. So I have to like hold the wet paint all the time.
That's why we need those like little
clipper things.
clipper things.
Like, maybe I could glue it to one of my fingers. What do you think?
Callum's
Does
actually
anyone
like
think this is a
trying
possibility?
To, no.
I could glue it to
No,
the tip of
we
my
have.
finger.
Oh no, it's like plastic cement. If it were rubber, or if it were
Super glue.
we could just glue
Yeah.
it to one of your fingernails.
Oh, we could tape it to my finger.
Oh
No,
my
we
God,
won't.
no, this is gonna get bad. There'll be blood soon. We'll have to change the rating on this. We'll get kicked off.
Yeah, what's our rating again?
I don't know. I think it's. Oh, Pelham goes. Eh?
Oh, okay.
I want to say that sometimes it prompts you to be like, this is a mature channel. Are you sure you want to watch? But that only happens sometimes for
I don't
me.
think we've said a single swear word.
Oh, I've been saying swears all over the place. If you don't remember.
I don't. Maybe it's just I'm used to your
I
style
think
of speech.
you're used to me. So are they, so it's okay. I did learn the other day that there was a father and daughter who watch Craft Hags together.
Oh.
And I was cussing up a storm.
Well,
But apparently she did a really awesome character design for her D&D character. And I think he said she was 6 years old. And they posted the art on
That's
the
great.
Twitters, and it made me cry, and it was adorable.
that's really cool.
I know.
And you swore in front of this little
I
girl.
swore in front of her. Well, hey.
That's all right. She'll probably hear the swear words one day eventually.
Yeah. I'm just introducing her to
Captain Kirk.
the world. The world. Hey, you can swear if you're nice about it, right?
Yeah, if it's really nice, you can say swear words.
I mean, I'm not like cussing about people. I think that's the line.
Oh, okay. So they're not the object of your cussing.
No.
So it's fine. Or I'm going to use this silver to do all of the metal work on
On your loot box?
the loot box. I'm going to try and mix up the
This
silver.
blue is way darker than the other one. This is like a drow horse. Did drows have horses?
Maybe they're
that
like
are-
spiders, aren't they?
Oh, they wear spider, or they ride spiders. They wear them.
They probably wear them too. They probably wear spiders too.
They probably do. They have like spider carapace armor, right?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I stuck my finger in it, and now it's coming off in a...
That is a very strange. This is a very
Spectacular
strange
fact.
paint, testers. I'm going to take issue with your paint.
Pelham, can you get the stretching paint? Look at
It
this.
says- it
Look
says-
on the camera. Oh
on
God!
Earth.
Melting blorse.
There's also in big white letters on the box, it says caution, irritant.
Oh no, we read the directions last week and it was just like, just wash it off.
Oh, it says just don't get it in your eyes. Okay, don't
Yeah.
put paint in your
Don't
eyes,
eat it.
children.
Don't put it in your eyes, children.
But this is very strange paint, I have to say.
It
Testers,
is really
I don't know what
weird
you're trying to
paint.
do.
It's kind of gooey. I mean, it dries really well. That's kind of the trade-off. Is like, if it were more matte, I would be really impressed. Because they kind of mimic like an enamel, the way they.
Yes, that's true. And that is kind of like Testers has always made enamel paint.
Yeah, so I'm
maybe they were
sure-
trying to do something similar.
Yeah, it's like enamel for kids. Because enamel paint's like awful.
Yes. This is why I don't like Testers paint, everybody. I'm sorry, Testers. This is an anti-ad.
Testers, thank you for making these products that we've been using all day, but
You guys are going to get a call from Testers being like, man, what are you doing?
oh my God.
Sorry, Testers.
Hey, testers, if you have complaints, you can call Greg Tito.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is Tito. Greg
Tito.
Tito. Hashtag blame Tito. Oh, Senora Azul fell over.
Well, they're
Good.
both blue.
Yes! They're both blue names, Tyler. Blorse, Senora Azul.
All right. I just figured you might use a different kind of
What?
blue.
They're two different kinds of blue. I'm doing everything you're recommending already.
Just trying to be critical.
Well, do it better. Wait till I actually do something wrong.
This treasure chest looks awful. Chat room.
Yeah, it does.
You need to understand this looks really bad.
It's kind of like flesh colored.
It looks super bad.
Are you gonna do like a wash into the crevices with
That's
like
my
a
plan.
dark?
My plan is to do
Ooh.
wash, and I don't know if I can.
Yeah, you can. You totally can.
Okay.
I promise. Especially if you
I mean, I
water it
wasn't
down.
asking permission. I mean,
Water
I
it
was saying-
down. No, I'm saying you totally can because I've done that with this paint before.
Okay. Okay.
It is a possibility.
Problem is, the way I have to hold this, I can only do one side at a time. So
Yeah.
this is going to take a long time. Because it has 6 sides.
Okay, so the party wagon horses should probably have matching saddles, right? Our color scheme
No,
is just
let them be their
ruined here.
own horses.
Let them be their own people.
Don't. No uniforms.
Okay.
Like, I like this guy's saddle. Centaur.
Oh, it's green.
But it's got like
yeah, no,
dark green in the crevices. It's great.
No, so Pelham decided that those were jorts in the front, so you could see the denim color in the front.
Oh, right. He's got like
jorts.
Wonder Woman's colors.
Yeah, on accident. And then this green is, yeah, maybe we'll do some
Everyone.
green. What happened to that cool line
I mean,
green
you saw
made?
the Centaur last week. Is it Centaur or Centaur? How would you guys pronounce it?
Not Centaur.
Why not?
Because I've never heard that in my life?
Oh, we just made it up now.
Well, it's bad. Put it back.
All right.
Take it back. Okay.
One thing I do like to do is make up new pronunciations for things that everyone knows how to pronounce.
Well, I don't like it.
All right. Fine.
Hey, what did you do in this white? Because there's just...
Nothing.
This isn't white anymore,
Nothing.
guys. I'm just
now
going to
gray.
make them drow horses, so they're going to have
There's more white over here. Number
Gloss
2 is a
white.
gloss white.
I don't want gloss white. I want
I just need to let this dry a little
flat
bit.
white. Just
We're
blow
gonna
it. Have some
sorta-
guac. Eat a cheese.
Kind of do that.
Have a snack. How much time do we have left? 10 minutes! Oh my god, you have 10 minutes to make that thing good. And I've got
Shoot.
10 minutes to paint 2 blorses.
Is this blue or black?
It's black.
Okay, we're going to try for the wash
I'm
here,
just-
everybody.
Wash it!
I don't know if it's
Oh,
dry.
I just realized that the whole stomach on this horse is exposed, and I definitely didn't paint it.
Well, you can't go back. That's the problem.
That's a problem.
That's what happens with painting miniatures. You can never go back.
You can never fix it.
I don't know if this is
I
dry
really
enough
hope you
yet.
all are learning really valuable painting lessons today.
It's definitely not. Okay, so this isn't dry yet for me to do my little wash thing. So I'm
No,
gonna
do
wait.
it. Do it.
I'm gonna do it now?
You have 10 minutes.
What if I did it right in the last minute?
Okay.
Be like a cliffhanger almost. Like wouldn't even finish. Like we'd go in and then just cut.
And
Just
cut.
cut the camera.
That would be the ultimate cliffhanger since you're never coming back on this show.
I've already been banned.
Yep. I'm not doing this ever again.
Oh, this looks so bad. All right, everyone. I want you to see the
it's
worst.
Not the worst.
The worst.
It's not the worst.
Loot crate
worst.
ever made. Yeah.
Here, let me.
That's it. Ta-da!
Thanks, WizKids, for making such beautiful miniatures for us to.
The sculpt on it is amazing.
Yeah, it's just
We decided to take it into our own hands
really bad.
and ruin it.
really bad.
Okay, so this is Senora Azul.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna be Bloris.
Keep paint on Senora Azul.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Paint her saddle and stuff. This is her blue if you want to fix her stomach because I totally messed that up. I'm going to fix Bloris's stomach.
What kind of mane should she have?
I did white on Bloris.
Well,
Kind of like
I'm not doing that.
Smurf drow.
I'm not doing
Horse. Smurf. Smurf horse. Smurf?
that.
Drow?
Smorf?
Drow?
Drove. It's Drove. Everyone knows it's Drove.
Drurf. Drurf. Yeah. It's a drow smurf.
Oh, yeah. That works.
Smrow. Smrow dwarfers.
Smurf. Smurf.
What are we doing?
Last 10 minutes are always crazy.
Yeah. Let's just make sure. Okay.
I kind of don't want this to end.
Well, you have to go back and actually work because that's what they're paying you to do.
It's true. I am being paid here.
He's getting paid for this, people. Wait, don't tell Hasbro. No, you're creating content for the channel, which is just as
I'm allowed a break during the day.
usually to eat food, but
These
I
aren't
barely
slave
fed you.
masters. Slave drivers, I think, is the better term.
Well, I don't think that this company enslaves people in any way, so
No.
we're
I
okay.
don't think they're allowed to.
And we're gonna get lunch after this too, so I just hope that I didn't ruin the set from 2 years from now because I made you stop and paint minis with me.
You probably did. But
Probably
it's okay.
did.
No regrets.
Oh, you're doing yellow.
Yeah.
Whew. That's a choice, man.
Doesn't it go with the blue so nicely?
That's like Pacers color.
Yeah.
I don't like basketball, but I was born in Indiana.
When you put just straight yellow next to blue, it looks really good, everybody.
Yep. Actually, I think even the Pacers chose more of like a gold, like a dandelion.
It's definitely eye-catching, and I think that's what sports uniforms are going for.
Probably. I would assume. So look, I'm going to wash this, and it's wet. I'm just going to show you. This is how it's done.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's really
You're
ugly.
welcome. And I'm going to throw red in there, too. We're going to get all the primaries.
Clown horse. Oh, no, you're just going for the primary colors?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's going to end up being orange because the yellow's still a bit wet.
God. Just ruining these minis now.
Now, orange and blue together are great because they're complements.
But when they mix together...
This might work in my favor.
No, because then you have Denver Broncos.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
literally a horse,
It's
so
true.
you're
oh,
just...
so this, everybody in Denver watching, this is for you.
Denver's the other place I lived
Yeah.
where I had to endure sports.
This is a Bronco.
Ugh.
Bronco
There are
Azul.
sports fans in there being like, guys, sports are fun if you like them. I just don't really like them very much.
Some people do, Danny.
Well, they are welcome to enjoy them without me.
Okay.
Just look at this.
Okay. We both arrived at an okay at the same time.
Yeah, we're fine.
It's a fiery mane.
Wait. Oh, you didn't even do a saddle. Wow, okay. That does look kind of cool.
See? She didn't trust me at the beginning.
No, I never
Look what I
trust you
did.
at the beginning of anything.
But then,
Yeah,
after I succeed,
Yeah. All right. I've kind of got like a...
everyone.
our Blors and Senora Azul.
Yeah, I think Senora Azul's looking pretty good.
I like Blors better, though. Because, you know, the saddle's painted.
Yeah. See
Hey,
what
we're
I
going
have
to
to
do
put up
some
with here, folks.
silver. You love when I'm around.
Is folks the right term to use? I always use folks.
I like peeps.
Peeps. That's pretty good. I do like peeps, though, as a candy. It's pretty good.
I
Is it a candy?
never want to see a peep again in my life.
Dandy did a really good Peep D&D cover thing. It was
Dragon
pretty
Plus
awesome.
magazine. There was an Easter episode.
Yeah.
Issue
I mean, it's an
where
episode.
they were like, we want you to create the Player's Handbook cover, the original one, out of peeps. And I was like...
You did it with authority.
I was so terrified it was going to end up looking just awful. But hey, now it's sitting in pieces on top of my computer desk at home.
How many pieces was that thing?
Well, no, it was a whole diorama, and I had lighting and everything, so
Yeah.
you have to take it apart to move it.
Right. That's pretty big, though, right? How big was it? In meters.
As big as this table, in meters.
So, 1.5 meters. That's big.
I mean, like, to get all the depth and everything, it had to be far away enough that you could line it all up. So
So you did kind of
it
like
was
that
kind
cheated.
of a nightmare.
But you did like the cheated, like forced perspective kind of thing to get depth.
Well, I mean, not a lot, but just to get it to line up exactly how they had it on the Player's Handbook cover. Like, it's such a hard, like, I'll say whoever designed that Player's Handbook cover back in the day was not so concerned with
Real life
perspective
objects.
and things. So there was a lot of things you had to force.
Sorry,
look right.
sorry, whoever painted that. But you know,
It's
you're
cute,
an artist,
but
don't take
it's
some critique.
really hard to... We're just, like, shitting on everything that anybody's ever done.
Don't worry, we don't hate everything
No,
in real life.
we
There are
just-
some things we really love.
This is fake life right now.
Is this fake? I feel like this is really real.
It does feel pretty real.
I'm kind of going with this sort of maroonish saddle.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think?
No, it looks good. I actually like it. Congrats.
Everyone?
You've impressed me.
It's kind of like a zoom in on my beard. You're welcome.
Here, I'm going to get Blors in here, too. No! Don't eat it.
Almost
It's
ate
bad
the
for you.
horse.
All right. We have no minutes left.
Oh,
so
everybody.
I'm going to plug Craft Hags on Twitter. We're also on Instagram. I'm Danny Hartel at DANIHARTEL. This is at Jacobson Tyler.
Yeah, some other person, I'm not going to say jerk, had Tyler Jacobson.
But you can follow him on Twitter. He's very active in the D&D community and a super fun person. And I'm going to try to get him to tweet more because people like... So
I got to work on that more.
Yeah, and thank you to Pelham for being here, making
Thank
sure our
you.
lights stay on and doing our cameras and stuff. This is always better when he's around. So we're going to go eat lunch now. Thank you, everybody, for stopping
Thanks.
by. Next week is the last week of Craft Hags. Chris Ron will be here. I am married to him. We're going to eat snacks, and I will be dressed as Scrummy, head to toe, so in case you miss Stream of Any Eyes, it'll be all right here.
It's been an honor. Thank you, everyone.
No, it
and right
hasn't.
before we cut away, I'm going to do the master stroke, and we're going to cut away right as I'm about to do it.
And
And cut.